One thing that's always the same in every desk setup is how gadgets end up taking over the space. Most of the time you've got your phone, a mic, a dock, and maybe even a volume controller. Well, HiDock has come up with something totally different. This dock is more than just a hub for your gadgets, it's actually a ChatGPT powered audio dock. This is the HiDock H1. The H1 is a USB-C station with quite a cool twist. It comes with a built-in speaker, can record meetings, and even uses AI to transcribe audio and summarize your notes for you. It's got a solid port selection, supports two 4K monitors, and even offers USB PD charging. With all that said, and a price tag just under $300, is this dock an overpriced AI disappointment or a useful tool to enhance your setup? So the burning question is this product truly worth that asking price? Well, let's first start by unboxing it. So unboxing the dock, and you do get a fair few things in the box. You get a power supply, a USB-C to C cable, and your rather basic quick start guide. Apart from that, that's really it. Now let's quickly talk about the design and build quality, because this is definitely where the H1 stands out. It's a bit larger than most docks you see these days, mainly because of the built-in speaker. That's what adds to the size. The plastic shell might not scream premium, but it definitely looks sleek. Functionally, the design is spot on, with a speaker grill facing you, buttons to control calls, a noise reduction slider, and a handy volume knob. The HiDock gets even better with that earpiece charging cradle. This piece magnetically snaps onto the right side of the dock and keeps the earpiece charged with the help of some connector pins. I do like that you can easily grab the earpiece to switch from the speaker and then pop it back on the dock to recharge. It's a smart, super functional design that makes switching between the two quite a breeze. You can move around easily during long meetings with it, but the audio is a bit tinny and the mic inside the earpiece isn't great. The biggest issue though is the fit. It's just not the most comfortable. That said, it's probably not something most people will use regularly anyway. As a docking station, I have to admit the H1 holds up pretty well on paper. It uses a standard USB-C connection, so while it won't blow you away with lightning fast speeds, it still does the job well. On the back, you've got a USB-C port with 10 gigabits per second speeds, two USB Type-A ports, one at 10 and one at 5 gigabits per second, and finally two HDMI ports that can support up to a 4K 60Hz monitor. What is even better though is that you can actually use the speakerphone and recording features of the dock over Bluetooth with your phone. Although there is no designated app, within Google Chrome there is a web page client, so you can utilize your phone pretty well. When plugged into your laptop, it can charge with up to 100 watts of power, which is more than plenty for most laptops, especially those without a discrete GPU. Now personally, I used it with my 4K monitor running at 60Hz, and it worked rather flawlessly with no hiccups. You could argue that this dock really deserved a Thunderbolt connection, but it doesn't have one. Instead, the H1 uses USB-C with display stream compression, which allows it to support two 4K displays. The downside is that docks with DSC tech work best with modern hardware, but laptop manufacturers don't always make it clear if your device supports it, so you're kind of left waiting for others' verdicts. However, with M1 MacBooks and the right drivers installed, it seems to perform pretty well. Now, I actually think the H1 does a great job as a standalone audio dock. The mono speaker with its 7-watt full band driver and 5-watt tweeter delivers bold, loud sound, and the volume dial works smoothly with your laptop's volume controls. Tapping the dial even pauses whatever audio is playing and lights up a small LED ring to let you know. In my opinion, the speaker sounds pretty good overall. It may struggle when you jack up the volume, but it is more than good enough for casual use. Take a listen to this. The standout feature of the H1 by far is its AI integration through the HiDock software. This web-based app needs a USB connection to access files stored on the dock, which offers 32 gigabytes of storage for your recordings. Once you connect the dock to your PC via USB, you can easily access and download your recordings or upload them for transcription and summaries. Thankfully, they've integrated both ChatGPT 4 and Claude AI, giving users the flexibility to choose between the two AI engines to re-summarize meetings based on their specific needs. Both offer up some really good results actually. Now, if you pay for the premium package, you can identify and name speakers, but it is worth noting the free version labels everyone as unknown speaker, which can be a tad confusing. It is something to consider as it is an additional fee, but it does offer a lot more features. Despite this, the free plan lets you record up to 4 hours per meeting and store up to 30 notes. Transcription is free, but the AI summary is short. With the basic plan, you can only view notes on desktop after taking them on your phone. Plus, you don't even need the H1 dock to use the service. The standard membership unlocks desktop use when you own the H1 dock. With this, you can collect unlimited notes up to 4 hours long, though summaries are basic. Whereas the Pro version adds integrations with Google Docs, OneNote, and Notion, plus the ability to share directly to social media. It certainly improves AI summaries, which in my experience are pretty solid. Summaries can even be translated into 24 languages, but keep in mind transcripts stay in the original language. If you're buying this dock, you'll likely want the AI features, so keep the extra Pro membership cost in mind. There are other great docking stations without AI that cost less, so make sure the H1 fits your needs there. This certainly won't be a tool for everyone. The raw transcription is pretty accurate, usually only needing just a couple of minutes of cleanup. I had a meeting call while the doc was recording, and although it struggled to tell us apart, the summary, key info, outline, and action items were all spot on. The software does a great job pulling out key points, writing a summary, and providing action items. It's well organized and easy to read, making it simple to spot what matters. That said, it's not flawless. In larger, more informal meetings where side conversations happen, it can miss some of the details that might be important, but that's pretty typical. That said, once a summary and transcript are ready, you can export them as a file to review later without needing the software. The premium upgrade unlocks features like exporting directly to Google Docs or Notion, plus additional summary templates that could work better for different situations. Now, the dock's bi-directional noise cancellation can be adjusted using the red slider on the front, helping to filter out background noise from both sides of the call. It works okay, but I'll let you decide. So this is the audio quality from the microphone, and a lot of background noise is going on here. So as you can hear, it handles it okay. It's a bit tinny, it's not fantastic, but if I put the slider all the way up, as you can hear, the background noise has been drastically reduced. It's a lot better. It's not perfect, but it's certainly a lot better than what it was. Now, all in all, to HiDock's credit, the brand got a lot right with the H1, but there are a few quirks that hold it back from being a truly great product. The AI features are a great touch overall, especially the ability to transcribe audio and generate meeting summaries. HiNotes is a solid tool, but it can be a bit frustrating that you'll need the Pro plan to fully unlock its potential. It is just another monthly fee that arguably is a lot considering the asking price. But there's clear promise here, and if HiDock can iron out the kinks, this dock could be a steal. As always, be sure to check this product out in the link in the description. Let me know what you think. Till next time.